Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, we're finally gonna be making my 2025 vision board. So last year I made a video making my 2024 vision board. I thought it turned out so beautiful. Unfortunately, because I've been redecorating my room, I never got around to putting it on my wall. I'm not gonna make the same mistake this year, okay? I'm going to make my vision board and immediately put it up. My room isn't done yet, but I am finally at the stage to start putting stuff on my wall, so it is perfect timing. This is coming a little bit late because I was sick at the beginning of January and it took me a long time to recover, but I wanted to make sure I got it done before January, so it's still the beginning of the year. Last year, I also made this cute little vision board to put as the screensaver for my phone, and I did get around to making a new one for this year, so here it is. I'm gonna keep that as my screensaver for the entire year because that's what I did last time. I loved looking at my screensaver, it never got old, and it really did keep me on track and motivate me to keep working towards my goals. This year's is gonna look a lot like the vision board that I'm about to make. I'm reusing a lot of those same pictures, but I'm adding a few more. All right, so let's get into my 2025 resolutions that are gonna inspire the pictures that go on my board. All right, starting with these first three, I feel like there's always those resolutions that you do every single year because you can just never quite master them. These three are that for me. They were on my board last year, they're on my board this year. I'm gonna try my absolute hardest to make sure that they're not on my board next year. So it's the typical health stuff. Number one, I wanna drink more water. This is my beloved Hydro Flask. I take this with me everywhere, which is something that I did not used to do. I've actually been doing a lot better at drinking my water, but still definitely not enough. I want to get to a point where I'm drinking 2 of these a day, just without even thinking about it. I have friends who say that when they're dehydrated, their body tells them like they feel thirsty or tired or whatever, and I've just never had that response. I think I've been chronically dehydrated my entire life and my body's just used to it, so I really want to hydrate myself to the point where if I don't drink my water that day, I can tell. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but I'm gonna try. So 2 of these a day. My second one is that I want to exercise. I don't want to be too hard on myself because my schedule is kind of all over the place. I work at very random times. I don't have a very set routine, like no day ever looks the same. So it's very hard to envision myself going to the gym like every single morning, for example, or every day at 2 p.m., even Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 2 p.m. Like things always come up and I feel like if I don't do it the right way, I'm just not gonna do it at all. So I don't wanna give myself a schedule. Instead, what I wanna do is I want to do just any form of movement every single day. I would love eventually to take like daily walks and then go to the gym 3 times a week. But for now, I think my main goal is just gonna be getting used to exercising in any form regularly. So if that means stretching some days, walking some days, going to the gym some days, whatever it is, as long as I'm doing something every single day, that would be a huge improvement and would make me very happy. Number 3, eating healthier. I don't know how to cook. One of my goals this year is to start gathering like easy meals that are healthy that I can make for myself. I want to start buying my own groceries. I want to go to farmers markets so that I'm getting better ingredients. I want to eat a lot more fruits and veggies, whole grains, nuts, seeds. I even want to make my own like juices and teas and stuff like that. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna try to start very, very slowly. I'm just gonna start buying ingredients at the farmers market that look good to me and make recipes out of that, and also just avoid fast food at all costs. Of course, I love going out with my friends and eating out at restaurants and stuff like that. That's totally fine, but I want to stop getting fast food like on my way home from work or just when I'm like too lazy to cook, because it happens often and I would really like to choose making my own meals over fast food wherever I can. Okay, moving on to more career stuff. Number 1, I want to get monetized on YouTube. That is one of my biggest goals for 2025. I actually would really like to achieve this goal by summer at the latest. Of course, I'll be happy if it happens anytime during the year, but that is my goal. I feel like I can reach the subscriber count by spring, but it might take me until summer to get the rest of my watch hours. Truly, I don't know, but that is what I am hoping for and what I'm shooting for. I'm pretty sure one of the pictures I chose says like 20K subscribers on a cake. I'm not necessarily shooting for 20K. It's just supposed to represent reaching some sort of milestone milestone on YouTube because options for pictures are pretty limited, and I am planning to do a cute little cake that says I'm monetized when I get there. Anyway, next on the list, go back to college. Surprisingly, this isn't something that I've thought about at all in the last few years. I never thought I'd go back to college. I dropped out back in 2019 when COVID started. I was in college for business. I didn't end up finishing and getting my degree. I went to real estate school instead. I graduated, I have my license. But a few days ago, I was looking into it and it's like something sparked in my brain and it just clicked that I would actually really love to go back to college. I've been like on a quest for knowledge these past few weeks. I've been watching like crash course videos, learning French on Duolingo, reading books. I can tell that I'm getting antsy not doing something new or really just putting my brain to use. And honestly, going back to college sounds really fun. I loved school back when I was in school. I loved studying, reading, just going to school, like having something to do, meeting people. It's just a really fun experience and I feel like I cut it short for myself last time. So I'm definitely looking into that and thinking about going back soon. Kind of in the same boat. I'm pretty sure I had this last year, but with not such a big number. This year, I want to read 20 books. I honestly feel like I can actually make this happen this year. Last year, I don't remember if I said 5 books or 10, but it was definitely nowhere near 20. At most, it might have been 12, so like 1 book a month. But like I said, I've really been craving absorbing more media. I have so many books on my bookshelf that I have not read. I also have a lot of books that I want to reread. The book that I'm reading right now actually is called Never Let Me Go. It is a book that I read back in high school that I really liked, and it's not that long. I'm already halfway through it. I also read Milk and Honey, the 10th anniversary version, and I've been reading Never Let Me Go like every single night, whether it be a few pages or a few chapters. So I really think that I can do it this time, and I'm really excited. These last 3 are the most fun ones, being more creative and doing more hobbies. I am not a hobby person. I might have been when I was younger, but I don't ever seem to have time anymore to try new things or to even just spend a lot of time doing like art or writing music or anything like that. But I really want to make a conscious effort this year to hone into that energy because, you know, it just nourishes the soul. It's fun. It gives you more skills, more to talk about. You can meet people who are interested in the same things that you are. I used to do painting nights with my friends. I loved those, but I haven't done them in a long time. So stuff like that, reading, writing, poetry, painting, drawing, songwriting, crocheting, embroidery, plant keeping. There's just a million things that I could be doing to just spice up my life and have some fun. So definitely an important one. Next is making connections and nurturing my friendships. I feel like I have a very small handful of best friends right now who I love very dearly, but we have been itching to add more people to the group to host like potlucks and girls' nights and throw little parties and stuff like that. I also just in general want to meet more like-minded people who are interested in the things that I'm interested in or who care about the issues that I care about, people who like to go to events or do like some of the hobbies that I was just talking about. I'm a very extroverted person and I feel like the past few years I've really focused on my independence and nurturing myself and my space, but I think it's time to get back out there. I love being around people. I love being out in the world and doing things, and I've really been neglecting that part of my life for the past year. So that one is also very important. Okay, the last one. The last one is just to travel. The reason it's the last one and I only have 1 picture for it is because I'm really focused this year on building community in the actual city that I'm in, and I'm also really focused on my career and solidifying stable sources of income as well as going to school. So I'm not going to have a whole lot of money or time to travel, but I don't want to let the entire year go by without exploring at least 1 new place. So it's just the last one and it's little with 1 picture to represent getting out of the city just at least 1 time. I'll be able to focus a lot more on travel next year or especially the year after next because I might end up choosing to transfer to a different university or just move in general because I don't necessarily want to stay here my entire life and I would love to experience living somewhere else. But like I said, the time for all that will come later. Anyway, those are all my goals for 2025. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna go print out all the pictures, get a board, and then we'll put it together. All right guys, we are here to get my poster board and print out my pictures. I believe this is the one I got last time, so this is what we're gonna do, because last time it fit pretty perfect. All done, I'm so excited. So I have it all laid out. I don't know how I'm gonna do this without messing up, but you know what? I believe in myself. I did it last year. I sent myself a picture for reference so that I can still look at my layout while I'm filming with my phone. So wish me luck. I ran out of glue. Alright guys, my board is all finished. I'm absolutely in love with it. I think it's a little simpler than last year's because last year I added a few stickers. I did a lot more cutouts, but I really like the way it turned out, and I'm gonna hang it right now in front of you guys so that I don't procrastinate it like I did last time. I think I'm gonna put it right above my couch because I can see it every single day. I think it's centered. If it's not, I'll fix it later. Honestly, because I film a lot of my videos sitting on my couch, I might lower this a little so it's fully in frame, or I might put it just high enough to not be in my videos, just because I don't want it to be cut off in my framing, and I have a lot of plans for decorating this wall. But anyway, that is it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching me put together my 2025 vision board. I'm so happy I finally got around to doing it. I'm so happy it's up on my wall. I highly encourage everyone else to make their own vision boards. It's so fun. It's nice to have a visual reminder of everything that you're working towards every single day. And it's also fun at the end of the year to look at it and see what you got done. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Have a wonderful day. Bye.